What's up, guys? Today is day 224, I believe, and in today's video we're going to play a 10-minute rapid game. I also slept only 2 hours, so I might be a little off, but let's get into the game. Okay, we're playing against a 1691 rated player from Norway. I feel like we've versed a lot of people from Norway lately. Let's just play our Vienna. Okay, we're going to go into this. He probably knows d5 as a move, I'm gonna guess. But I shouldn't pre-move something like that. Okay, that looks really weird. I want to take, but then he takes. Then if I come here and he takes... Oh, he didn't play a normal move, and I'm tired. Because I'm just gonna go here. Take... Well, okay, let's pin it first. So we could take. We could castle, and then... If he takes, we take, obviously. We can take, then if takes, we can take. That doesn't make sense. I think let's just castle. Take. I think we just castle. We'll take here. Take here. We could attack the bishop. I want to take the full center, but the problem is takes, he takes our queen. So I don't want to do that anymore. Let's go d3. After the check, we'll just go to h1. So bishop g5 could be good. Go bishop g5. I want to go knight a4 attacking the bishop, but what is this queen supposed to be doing here? Does he want to pile up with a rook? I don't really understand. If we go here, he can go all the way back to a7. And where is this knight going? Maybe we go a3. Maybe we could go c4, or c3 would make sense. But then our knight can get targeted. So that's how I feel. So maybe here he goes back. Here for the knight to come backwards. This could be an option. Go here. Instead of c3, d4, which looks a bit permanent, where is this knight going? He wants to come here. Maybe we come here and attack the queen and put some pressure on this pawn. That would actually make a lot of sense. We just have another pair of eyes here. But of course he could take first, but then we could take with the queen, which looks to be annoying maybe for him. I don't know if I'm talking into the mic or not. I hope I am. So we can go with the knight first. Can he go anywhere annoying? Can he go... It doesn't really feel like he can go anywhere annoying, but maybe he can. I think we'll go bishop back and then bishop back here. Oh, now we don't have c4. Wait, that's kind of annoying. Let's just go a4 attacking the knight so we could have this. Yeah, let's go here. Maybe bishop f2 made more sense. That when we attack with a5, we would trade off this annoying bishop, but I didn't do that. I don't like my queen being on this, so I think I might come queen here. But then the issue becomes... The bishop is super annoying. I think we might just kick it back at some point soon. Maybe now is a good point to kick the bishop back. I mean, technically we could bring the bishop back now, because if he takes, he loses his queen. I think that's a worthy trade. If he doesn't take, we win his annoying bishop. Because our bishop's not really doing anything right now. Let's take. Oh yeah, it looks so crazy to attack this bishop though. But we're gonna do it. I want my knight here. It looks like a better spot for it. We could actually take over here. I can't take because then the rook takes my queen. So that was a blunder. But thankfully, he didn't do anything about it. So I think we're going to take. This is an obviously annoying move. So maybe we come here. If he comes here, that also looks annoying. But it doesn't actually hit anything. So we could just continue pounding away here. So let's go here. Yeah, we knew that. We could bring the rook here and then bring the other rook here. Or we can just push the pawns. I kind of want to push this pawn, but then this comes forward, making this a target. But then we could close it off. If he takes, we could take. But then there's some tricks with discovered attacks on our queen. So I don't like that anymore. We could attack the knight here. And where is it going? It's gonna have to go back. I was about to say we could trade it off, but then this queen is annoying. What if we bring the knight back first, then we attack his knight? Let's try that. I have a feeling he's gonna go queen c5. If he does, I'm gonna feel like a genius. But then queen d6 actually looks pretty good. Or queen d7. Queen d7. The knight doesn't hit the... Okay, he doesn't do any of that. That looks stupid. Now we have this move. He can't take because his king would be attacked. Yeah, that doesn't look smart. So I'm tempted to attack. But maybe first we kick this away. It comes here. He comes here. He takes. Let's do this. The opportunity might not come later. This move makes sense. Go here. We have the rook coming here to protect the pawn. I think this should be okay. We could come here. Let's kick away the knight first. If he gives away his rook, he's obviously trying to double his rooks though. Maybe we double our rooks in return. Let's see. Here he doubles his rooks. We take. Takes. Takes with the queen. We come here. He checks. We come here. He checks. We come here. We lose a rook. Maybe doubling makes the most sense. Or we could come here. But this actually doesn't really do anything. Or we could... I'm not sure. I think he outplayed us. Let's attack the knight. I just noticed this becomes a target. And it forks our queen and rook. So I definitely screwed that up. But then I have this attacking this. Oh, he did the move I expected earlier. Let's take. Oh, let's here takes. I think we're okay. Let's take here. Go here. Oh, he could take the pawn here. Screwing up a lot. How do I have 1:48? Wow. I think I'm tired. 2 hours really does something to a person, but I'm still fighting, which is pretty cool. Yeah. I had a feeling something like that would work. I could come here. You could take. So maybe we move the queen here with ideas of opening up this and trying to check. Yeah, but what do I do after that? I mean, I bring the rook here is okay, I think. Okay. Are there any annoying checks? I mean, he's targeting this. I think now is our opportunity to take and try to go for this. There's this check, but then we can come here and there are no checks. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, that was a smart move. But we do have this. He could probably actually take here. But he decides not to. That's interesting. We're gonna take. Okay, we'll take. Yeah, we have to take. Oh, we still win over here. GG's. With 30 seconds left, we should actually win this game. Which is hilarious. I forgot we got all this action going on. My slow brain is winning. I just have to play bullet right now with the queen, basically. I think this person's probably pretty pissed at themselves now. Let's go. We won with 2 hours of sleep. Maybe I just need 2 hours of sleep every day. Because I already know like 2 blunders I had in this game, or mistakes. So this game is like 60%, 65% accuracy. That's what I'm going to say. But let's see what he does. By the way, I had 2 hours of sleep because I have a lesson in 20 minutes. I went out with cousins. Well, I didn't go out. We played games last night. And I got home like 3, 4 a.m. And then I prepped for the lessons I'm going to have. I took a 2-hour nap. I'm recording this. And then I'm going to have one chess lesson that I'm going to tutor. And then I'm going to have a 1-hour break to edit this. Then I'm going to have another lesson. And then I'm going to go with my family to another state to say happy birthday to my uncle's wife. Okay, he resigned. Let's see the game. 65%? 76? Okay. Actually played better than I thought. And we're going to see how that looks. Also, we had 1 blunder. Okay. two misses, 4 mistakes. I knew I had a lot of mistakes, and we played like 1700 versus 1350. So, okay, apparently no sleep, ping pong, chess plays like a 1700. That's good to know. Okay, so I knew here there was a mistake. This looked super weird, but I was too tired to figure it out. I didn't realize, let me put this. I didn't realize that if I take and he takes, I can just, right now I'm just seeing that this is such a beautiful counter. If he comes somewhere like here, I could probably attack him again. Let's say he goes back, then he loses his knight, right? It removes the defense of this. So what would he do here? Computer likes bishop e7 to protect this. After takes, the knight takes back to save itself. Okay, this makes sense, but you're already losing pretty badly. So maybe there was a move to get out of that, but... Well, I guess instead of moving the knight out here, you would move it back. Wait, we've seen a game like this, and I've analyzed if they move it back, we could just push with these center pawns pretty early on. So that's pretty bad that I didn't remember that. And here g8 is the answer, and it's not the answer. You just lose your thing. That's not even g8. This is g8. Okay. Anyway, I stupidly didn't play that, but then I kind of played okay. I understood the concepts here. My knight plan wasn't the best. What did the computer want? It wanted queen e1, probably with the idea of, okay, you could just bring the bishop back to e3 and trade. But as I wait, I see queen g3 is the option. Maybe to try to, if my opponent doesn't pay attention, to take, oops, to take so I could win this bishop. Which it makes a lot of sense. I forgot this knight is defended by the rook, and I guess I could just ignore the bishop here. But I really did not play that right. And you know, that happens sometimes. That's okay. The knight coming back was not right. h3. h3. What would happen if he goes back? g4. That would have been correct. Then maybe coming h4 here. And the bishop has nowhere to go. And I think the idea here is that after he takes back, I'm actually threatening some stuff here. Now, if he pushes forward, I don't know what I would do. But his king doesn't look great even compared to ours, so that's kind of interesting. And the computer is saying this. Now there's a lot of holes here, and now they want my knight to come in, maybe like this, maybe go all the way around to get to this square. This looks like a beautiful outpost if they would go g5. So that's very interesting stuff. Instead, I go with the knight b2 move kind of earlier on, and I don't kick out the bishop yet. And the difference here is what? I'm not entirely sure, but I get his bishop. I was pretty happy about that. And attacking like this was beautiful. What was my blunder? My blunder was what I noticed. I actually noticed this, that he could take... I didn't even notice it's a check, wow. But I knew that I can't take back because then I lose my queen. So that's kind of what I mentioned during the game. But thankfully my opponent doesn't do that, so I felt like I had to take. Computer likes knight f5 better. I guess in this way I'm opening up a line against the king. And actually if I look at it now, that looks so much more obvious as like a very good move. So I probably should have seen that. But again, I barely slept. Okay, queen d2 was the best move. I'm pretty happy with that. And here, what did they want? They wanted knight e3. So they wanted me to fight on the king side, which makes sense because our kings are there. Or h4, or rook f2. Okay, maybe to double up on the f file. Instead, I play it like this, and I actually start losing because of this. They wanted knight c4, maybe again to go knight e4, and then have some support for the f file. So I push my pawn, and at least I get the king move. I bring the rook, and I attack the pawn, and I'm just completely losing here, apparently. Why am I completely losing? Because he could sack the rook! Come in with this check, and probably come in like this, and this looks devastating, right? He could use the knight to his advantage here, which is kind of what I was talking about here, and this is a checkmate. So I would be forced to give up my queen here. But this is some crazy stuff. I don't think it's that impossible to see, to be honest. But he didn't see it. I thought I completely missed that he could take b3, and he didn't do that. He didn't do that. He went b5, which gave me an out. Now this knight is gone from my life, And here again, I fall for some stuff. I kind of got out of a lot of stuff. I should have gone rook ae1 to stop this idea of what he does, which is taking that pawn. Now I put my queen aside, and the problem here is if he takes... Actually... Wait, there's no problem here? Oh, then I just take his rook. Yeah, so coming here allows rook e3, which is actually very interesting, just getting his rook more into town. That sounds weird. I don't know why I said it like that. And maybe the idea here is that he slowly kind of comes in, but also the rook is clearly staring here, so I have to spend resources protecting here. And computer says that queen c6 is a good move in this position, which I didn't even notice. Maybe this leads to some sort of checkmate. I would probably want to defend here, but then it's an even quicker checkmate because he could get in with the queen and rook potentially. Or maybe it's like this, and he could even win the queen. So that's just the easiest way to look at this, and this would be a checkmate. So very crazy stuff in this game. Thankfully, my opponent was lost like I was. And I start playing the best moves like I'm using a computer. Oh my god, look at this. So that's pretty cool. He lets me trade everything off, and I find this beautiful move, which is the only move that works apparently in this position. I thought, okay, if we trade queens, we're even. And I did a quick calculation here that this works. And he took, which gives me the win. His best move was to come in with this check. I probably would have moved to g3, so I can't get checked anymore, and so that my queen keeps protecting the pawn. Computer says c5. I probably would have taken, he probably would have taken, or maybe not, I guess. And the game would continue. d3 threatens stuff, protects all my pawns, and he can't... Oh, he could check me. So, I mean, this would have been interesting. I think if he kept the queens on the board, I probably would have lost with 34 seconds left. And here he resigned for the simple fact that if he takes, I'm very close to promoting. His king is too far away to stop it. And if he doesn't take, and he allows, I don't know, if he brings the king closer, then I take, and it's the same kind of story. Right? There's no way for him to catch up. So he's one step too slow. So that was actually kind of very, very lucky. If you watch this far, say 2 hours, because that's how much hours of sleep I'm on. And I don't know if I sound stupid right now. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.